Hi, we're Group 1 and we'll be going over and discussing Chapter 10. To start off, our topic is indicate the historical conditions under which interest groups are likely to form and specify the kinds of organizations Americans are most likely to join. To start off, it's important to address what interest groups are. Interest groups are essentially formally organized groups that share a common goal. They are known under different names. These include advocacy groups or even pressure groups. These are usually formed for individuals who share common concerns with the desire to influence public policy. The reason why they want to influence public policies is to ensure their shared concerns are addressed and that the policies implemented will be beneficial for the community. Interest groups also fall into the theory of pluralism, as it pushes the idea that groups are a necessity when it comes to creating a link between the people and the government. Interest groups play an essential role when it comes to influencing current politics in the United States. Although sometimes stigmatized by politicians, interest groups are used frequently by Congress and the administration when it comes to drafting and forming legislation. They act as a super beneficial resource as they provide a large number of information towards the topics they advocate for and discuss. If not working directly with Congress, many interest groups are seen lobbying. Interest groups have different roles and potentially do many different things. Also, interest groups may appear to be similar to parties. However, the key difference between a party and an interest group is that an interest group are policy specialists while parties are policy generals. The constant rise in interest groups may also be due to the development of technology, as that has boosted people getting resources and information to different topics.
Interest groups form by having a collection of people forming due to their common and shared policy goals. Examples of these goals are outlawing abortion or regulating tax loopholes. They pursue their shared goals by many arenas. The picture shown are the two of the many interest groups in America. It shows an interest group that supports building the wall along the southern border and one that doesn't support it. Some examples of these interest groups is the NRA, which is the largest gun rights advocacy group in the U.S. They are dedicated to teaching firearm safety and competency along the continual support for the Second Amendment. They have approximately 5.5 million self-reported members. The AARP is the number one organization that works to address the needs and interests of middle-aged and elderly people in the U.S. They have approximately 38 million members. The National Right to Life mission segment is to protect and defend the most fundamental right of humankind, the right to life of every innocent human being from the beginning of life to natural death. They have approximately 7 million members. Planned Parenthood's mission statement is to provide comprehensive reproductive and complementary health care services and settings which preserve and protect the essential privacy and rights of each individual. Those are popular organizations for Americans. There are many different interests that organizations may want to protect. These include, but not are limited, to labor interests with organizations like AFL-CIO, which is a group of unions that fight for union right for American workers. The Chamber of Commerce lobbies for business interests to raise profits. There are many environmental organizations, including the National Wildlife Federation and the World Wildlife Fund, who advocate for policy changes that will benefit the environment. Groups like the NAACP or NOW both have equality interests and fight for policies that will help their specific group gain equality.